find our way back, way back. No more running, no more running, no more chasing. No more running now, I'm running out of patience. Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back? No more running, no more running, no more chasing. No more running now, I'm running out of patience. Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back? Playing with temptation, searching for salvation. Can we find our way back, way back? Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back? No more running, no more running, no more chasing. No more running now, I'm running out of patience. Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back? Searching for salvation. Can we find our way back, way back? Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back? No more running, no more running, no more chasing. No more running now, I'm running out of patience. Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back? Can we find our way No more running, no more running, no more chasing. No more running now, I'm running out of patience. Caught up in confusion, need a resolution. Can we find our way back, way back?
And we should be live now.
Are we live? Is this working?
Let's see.
Alright, let's check Facebook.
It's starting to come to start live video.
Alright, if you guys see us, this is the first time we're doing a stream like this. So let us know in the comments. Yes, I think it's working.
Yep.
There we go.
Alright, got Instagram here.
Alright, welcome everybody. We are Vicetone, Ruben, Victor here. And we're doing this live stream because we had a big track release yesterday. We're very excited about it. And we figured, you know, why not do a live stream again? I think we did one, like 1.5 years ago.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
It's kind of a long time ago. So we figured you guys might have a lot of questions. Maybe you have some questions for Cozy.
Maybe
just
some jokes, or just let us know where you're from. Anything, really.
Anything. We're going to be in our studio for a while. This is the studio, by the way, where we recorded way back, where we mixed it down. So
Yeah.
we don't have the project open right now. We could do that later. Just let us know what you guys want to see.
Oh, we have a lot of stuff coming in.
There's a lot of questions, so why don't we get started? Alright, let's see.
What's our new song? It's called Way Back. We released it yesterday on Monster Cat. It's with Cozy, that sang on Nevada as well. She has an amazing, unique voice, so we're really happy with the song. And
Yeah.
thank you so much for all the comments so far. It's been
When
really
we
positive.
had the vocal ready, we knew that we wanted Cozy on the track because she has this really unique voice, and I think that's what a lot of you guys liked about Nevada. You know, she sounds just very unique.
Yeah.
And she's such a great singer. So we really wanted her on the track, and we're lucky that she accepted. How did you two meet? How did we meet? How old were you? 15?
I think we were
15.
15 in high school in Holland, the north of Holland.
Yeah, very boring school.
Very, very boring.
Didn't
And,
do a lot.
We just started to listen to music together on the iPhone, and we seemed to have the same taste in music. We listened to Chesto,
Eric Brits.
Armin van Buuren, all
Where's-
the
I
good
know-
old trance.
Swedish House Mafia, were they around?
Yeah, Avicii as well. I think just started out.
Yeah, back in 2009. So this
Gold
is
stuff.
9 years ago now. And we used to sit in class, not pay attention, just have our earbuds in, just share music. I think that's where most of it started. We wanted to share all the music that we had lying around.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of dance music. Nevada's on my PC. Well, good. When do you do a world tour? We're gonna tour a lot more this year. Last year we focused a lot on the studio, and actually this month and the last month we're really busy in the studio because we're preparing a lot of new music.
Yeah.
So we're doing another tour pretty soon, I think.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Hold on. Can you explain what is EDM? Who is this person?
I think it's
What is EDM? Gota asks you, what is it? I don't understand.
music made
With the computer.
with synthesizers and a computer.
Yeah,
Right?
but even most music styles, I think every song these days is made indirectly with the computer,
Yeah.
because you mix to a computer, right?
And even we use live instruments, so EDM is just the music, all music.
By the
these
way,
days.
I think we should change the camera. It's kind of you should move that way.
Oh yeah, shit.
So unprofessional.
This is better
What is
now.
Instagram saying? Where are the comments?
Here, you can scroll down. Everyone is saying hello. Hello, everyone. A sacred sound of him saying this is Vicetone. It is a sacred sound.
All right, let me see.
Come to Brazil. We would love to come back. Brazil was awesome.
Would you consider making VIPs of your old tracks like California, Harmony, and stuff? That's an excellent question. I've actually had an idea lately that I want to redo California, and then get a new vocal on it and
Yeah.
sort of make it in a 2018 a modern style, because I think that track originated in 2012. We released it, so that's 6. No, wait, yeah, that's 6 years ago.
Was California the first
Oh,
track we ever made together?
No. Actually, a question
One-
for you guys. Why don't we ask them something? Because they're just on home on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
keyboards,
yeah.
right? And
You
we have
got
to do all the
time.
work.
Yeah,
What about
you got
making
time.
them? Right. So here's a question for you guys. First person who answers this correctly gets a piece of merch. Okay? So probably hats or something.
Okay.
What was the first track we ever released, be it a free release or a remix or an original, ever, that hit the internet?
Needs
Go.
to be fast. You cannot Google this.
Yeah, alright,
Okay.
you watch Facebook. There's always a 20-second delay.
Rush 4 was awesome. Thank you.
Boom, this one has it. Oliver Todreas. Let's go. Oliver Todreas,
Oliver.
congratulations. You're getting some merch. Alright, I'm noting down his name.
Send us
That was
a-
insane. That was insane.
Yeah.
You easily got it.
Dude,
That's
nice.
amazing.
Send us a DM on Instagram.
Yeah, tweet. Oliver
your,
Todreas. You win. You're gonna win some
You
merch.
get some merch, brother.
Alright, we shouldn't play these games because they don't know it. They're too
20,
on it.
no. Harmony, no. Yeah, you got it. Achraf Bazi's got it as well. Nice.
Oh, well, note his down into it.
Some of you are really close.
Yeah, some of you guys are smart. What are they saying on Instagram? Damn, this is too much to scroll. In the end of the year mix, there were 2 songs that haven't been released. Will you release the other one?
Which one?
Yeah, which one? Because we started with 2 new songs and they're now out.
Fix You is out.
Fix Yours Out
I'm spinning.
and Way Back has just been released.
And with the Omen remix,
Yeah,
we released
that one is out.
a week ago.
that one's out. So
Is that it?
what are the other 2 that you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a lot of new music ready, but we haven't premiered that in the year mix yet. You guys are beans. You're a bean. I just want you to know that.
Thank you. I'm a bean.
Will you come to Vietnam? I don't know if we can confirm anything, but there might be good news.
Yeah.
There might be
Might
good
be.
news. Maybe.
Maybe soon, maybe not.
Okay, this is a good one. Marzi B asks, what is the best song made by you?
Made by me?
Well, made by us. No,
Our
just,
best song?
Just wholly, only made by him.
Our favorite or best?
What? Just do favorite. Because there are 2 different things. The way we look at our music is we try to stay very objective. So,
Yeah.
but we do have our personal preferences. So, one of my favorite songs that we ever did was our Sparks remix, which is 6 years ago. And the reason that I like it so much is because that really, helped our career move forward. When we were just 2, college kids working on music the whole day, we had nothing going on. We had no job. We had no income. All the money, the little money that I did have, I spent it on studio equipment. So we worked our asses off, in our small little studio. And when that track released, there was so much hype for it, and it got played by Nicky Romero on his radio show and other
Dutch
DJ
radio stations.
Yeah, radio stations, and we started getting interview requests, and radio started playing it, and we're like, wow, oh my god, what's happening? And compared to our career now, that's obviously it's a little smaller, but back then it was super special. So for me, that's one of my favorites.
I think one of my favorites, definitely Sparks remix. Also United We Dance.
Yep.
Because we started producing that for the Ultra Miami, what was it, 215 soundtrack? And
Yes.
it was right before we went on tour.
2014.
14?
I think.
Was it 14? Yeah, it was probably
I
14.
think so, yeah.
You guys probably know it better than we do. But we started making that right before we went on tour. And we had to hire studios on tour to work on the insane breakdowns, because the song is, I think, 15 minutes long, the soundtrack song. And it turned out so well eventually, in our opinion. We're so happy with it. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite.
Alright, let's answer one from Instagram. There's too much to scroll, man.
Saludos.
Saludos. Greens from Argentina. Damn, there's a lot of different countries. Where are you guys from? We saw Argentina, Peru, Vietnam,
Holy shit.
Germany, as of France.
Oh shit, sorry. Can't see me. I feel like this.
Indonesia, Russia, Italy, Morocco, Sweden. God damn.
You guys know.
You guys are everywhere. Philippines, Ireland, South Africa, Turkey, Portugal, Netherlands, Austria, India, Norway. Dude, this is why live streaming is so cool. We get to interact with all you guys. You guys are everywhere.
Dude, India,
UK,
Taiwan,
Turkey.
Vietnam, England, South Africa. Never been
Nederland, yo.
there. Bangladesh.
Nederland represent. Nicaragua, Colombia, Pakistan. Amazing.
White Lies, remember that song?
No,
Yes.
I don't.
No?
How does it go?
I'm not gonna sing on this stream, but
No, because
think everyone
everything
knows.
we do here is recorded for live. So you sing here. We're not
Right.
gonna get rid of
the
it.
career is over. Victor Dikzak, ga eens even in beeld. Nou, zo dik ben ik toch niet.
Oh, be nice, guys. Come on.
He calls me number 2. Nevada or
What is
Collide?
Facebook saying? What is Facebook saying? You were saying
How
it.
did you get on Monster Cat?
Great question.
Well, I think it was right after. Was it right after Sparks?
Yes.
Yeah, probably a month after Sparks.
So this is 6 years ago, and we finished a track called Harmony. Some of you might remember that. It's quite old now, 6 years ago, almost. And
There we go.
I think I can't remember exactly how it went. At that time, we started having management. So I think one of our Monster Cat back then was, I think, 1 year old, and they
Yeah,
were
just
really
started
new.
out.
And they were doing really well. And the track that we had was just a good fit for them, and for us too, because they were a new, young, exciting label. And we brought out Harmony, and then suddenly there was a whole new audience for us that listened to our music. And the track did pretty well.
Yeah.
And still, we still get comments from that. So that's how we started. We just sent it to them, or our management did, I think. But before that, we already had like tons of free remixes, free releases. But that was our first label release.
Yeah, first label release
that's
ever.
that's amazing. Any tips for producers? So many. I would say you have to work really hard. First of all, it's not, it doesn't come naturally. I think DJing is the part that's usually considered easier because I always tell people that if you spend like 1 week time, you can DJ pretty reliable. I think if you practice hard for one, especially with the tools these days, beat matching is just so easy on the new CDJs, and if you use Ableton, you don't even have to do that. I think producing music is that's where the difficulty lies, and that takes us years, and we are still improving. We started in 2012, and even in 2018 we're still teaching each other new tricks and learning how to improve our mixes and stuff. So it takes time, and you need to spend a lot of time on it. It's you can't take shortcuts, and when you see a new artist blow up really fast, and you're like, whoa, how does this happen? What you see is the tip of the iceberg. You most definitely haven't seen all the work that's come before that. Years of just learning how plugins work, perfecting your craft, learning the DAW, and just learning music too. Playing the piano, or if you have all these ideas, you have to work them out. Most of the time, what our problem used to be was we had the track worked out in our heads, but we needed to do it in real life. We had to work it out, and that's a skill you keep getting better at year after year.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, we would have days where we were just pissed off because we couldn't get the sound right, and that's part of the process. Producing music, I don't think that's. Am I on?
You're everywhere, man.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's see. How many tracks did you release before you appeared on stage? That's an excellent question. At least 12 or 15, right?
It was a whole year of tracks.
Whole year of
Different
tracks.
releases.
And our first show was in Norway.
Yeah, I think after Heartbeat probably. That was our first show. After
Yeah,
we released Heartbeat.
and that was track number 2 on the label.
Yeah.
How did you guys come together? Already answered that, mate. We used to be friends 10 years ago, back in high school, and we still are.
Just one question for you guys. What's your favorite song of ours? Because I see a lot of people discussing this, and we
Yeah,
wanna
don't bash each other's heads in.
be nice.
Opinions are different
Be
for
nice.
everyone. Can you tell me what Vicetone means? I wish it meant something cool. It doesn't.
Us.
It
That's it.
means us, exactly.
Us.
White Lies, United We Dance, Nevada.
Um,
Oh, we shouldn't have asked. Oh my god, the chat is going mad. Oh my god.
A lot of different opinions.
See?
That's interesting.
Nobody agrees.
No.
And that's the cool thing. That's why, you know, there's probably never going to be a time where we, you know, in an artist's career, it's hard to make music for years and years and you like every single song of them. But to us, it's cool that everyone has a different favorite song, you know? 20. Someone says 20 is the favorite song.
20.
20.
Classic. It was a mistake because I don't see the questions anymore. Oh wait, are you going to Spain this summer? Yeah, probably.
Hopefully.
I'm not sure yet.
Hopefully. Oh man, Spain is
Please come to Vietnam. Yes.
such a great time for us always. We had New Year's Eve a gig in Tenerife, which was awesome.
EDM is like the title. What?
What non-house genre would you feel most comfortable doing? That's an excellent question.
Oh, what was it?
What non-house genre would you feel most comfortable doing?
Most comfortable.
I think we like a lot of poppier dance tracks, you know. So anything where it could sort of a little dance pop is what we used to grow up on. You know, when we were young, dance pop used to be huge in Holland, which is basically a pop song but with a dance beat on it. Think Fireworks by Katy Perry, which is still a dance beat, but it's a pop song. I think we would like to do songs like that if we weren't making house.
Maybe some soundtracks or game music.
Yeah.
You started hearing it in harmony. We like strings
and United We
more
Dance too.
Orchestral stuff.
In United We Dance, we had to work on a video and produce the music for
that was
that.
a whole different aspect of making music.
That was actually that took so long, and that was really fun for us because you don't have to worry about how good the drop sounds. Well, I mean you do, but it's also how the orchestral parts, how the breakdowns work, how the harmonies work. You have a lot more creative freedom, and that's cool to do sometimes. What is your height? We are both 6. Well, okay, so centimeters. I'm 187, and you're 185 or something.
185.
So 6'2", 6'1" for
super average for Dutch guys.
We noticed that when we travel, we're usually considered decently tall, but in Holland we're not. We're average. So
I wish you would show more questions on Instagram. What's your favorite place to play a set in the world?
I mean, that's really hard to make. There's so many. Probably better what favorite city in a specific country. Because, I mean, we can't pick one because we would be disrespecting all the other fucking amazing places we've played.
Let's not answer that. Every city.
Is manager necessary for Get It?
No.
Yes! If you have a good song, people won't listen to it until you have a manager? No, this is a great song, but I'm not taking it.
Yeah. It's the number one rule. That's an amazing question.
Do you play video games? Sometimes. We used to play Dying Light. That's a fantastic game to play co-op. We used to play a lot of FIFA. I don't know about you, but FIFA gets us riled up. So we would just get annoyed. You know, one of us would score an ugly goal against the other, and
like it's ever a nice goal. It's never a nice goal.
That's such a fucking ugly goal.
Yeah.
We can't swear.
Yeah.
It's such an ugly goal, and you know there'll be annoyances. You know, not really real annoyances, of course, but it came to a point where I was like, I would rather just not play FIFA. You know,
a lot of rage quitting. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of
it's not very positive.
Yeah, turning off the PlayStation when it doesn't go your way.
You rather play games together in one team than play against each other.
Yeah, and we like Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah.
Phantom Pain. We went through a period of like a week where we just played that every day. It was insane.
Started playing Worms as well on the Switch.
I had to play Music Hero has the same thing. I had to stop playing FIFA. It's too annoying. You're better off. I want to play video games to just wind down, right? I mean, you're in the studio the whole day. You're busy, or you're touring.
Going to sleep or something. You know?
Yeah, just relax. And FIFA's not relaxing.
Get your heart rate
up
exactly. Way faster.
Phantom Pain, hands down favorite game of all time. I agree.
Yeah, amazing game.
Do you like Daft Punk? Of course, dude.
Loving the new song. Good to have you back. Thank
we
you.
we grew up with Daft Punk. You know, One More Time. We still play that in our sets mostly because it just gives us goosebumps, and it's such a epic way to finish a set. But Daft Punk was super big when we grew up, so amazing, amazing examples for everyone. What's the meaning of your name, Vicetone? Michael.
Already explained it, brother.
There's no meaning, mate. It just sounds cool.
Are you guys gonna do progressive? Well, we released the
Oh.
Omen remix.
Yeah.
It was a progressive one, right?
Some guy asked, "Do you guys have a central studio you rent, or do you get one at your house?" We have home studios,
Oh yeah.
and that's mostly a personal thing. I think it differs for everyone because we know a lot of people that have studios that they rent. You know, they go by car, so it's like they have a job. You know, they get ready in the morning, and they go to their studio, drive by the car. Once they're done, they drive back home, and they have dinner, and they go to sleep. Whereas we work a little differently. We basically are in the studio the whole day. So we wake up, we have breakfast, and he'll be in the studio in his pajamas.
I
or
need
whatever.
to be in my pajamas in the
Yeah.
morning in the studio.
It's sort of like our whole life revolves around the music, right? So we're in the studio most of our time,
All day.
and I love the fact that it doesn't feel like we're working. We're just making music. It needs to be very playful, and that's just a personal opinion.
and
It differs for everyone.
If you have a creative idea, don't want to take the car and drive to your studio and wait half an hour to start the idea. You just
Well-
want to open your door and then
Yeah, that's
get
what we
cracking.
want. Or yeah, some
You don't want that.
no, you all don't want that. And if you do, you suck.
Yeah. Some Facebook.
Yeah, let's do some Facebook. How did you get your inspiration for League of Legends?
I think the funny part about League of Legends is we both started the idea separately. So I had different chord progressions than Ruben. And then after 2 hours of starting ideas, we came together in the studio and we kind of just mixed those chord ideas together and started a melody above it. So in the, I think, second breakdown or third breakdown, you can hear a different chord progression. That's because, you know, we mixed the ideas.
Are you guys brothers? Are we?
Maybe. Do we look alike?
No.
Alright.
People say so, but I mean, come on. Have you ever played PUBG? No, but we see a lot of tweets about it. No.
Did you sacrifice certain things to be where you are today? Yes. A lot of things. We don't see family a lot. We fly back to home about 2 or 3 times a year,
Yeah.
maybe. So you sacrifice time with your family, with your friends. And when we first started out making music, that's all we did all day. We
Yeah.
didn't go out in the weekends either. It was 24/7.
But
Music.
I think that helped, you know, especially in the beginning, because we were inside the whole day, just, you know, even doing stuff like reading manuals on plugins. And that sounds boring to most of you probably, but I liked it. And it's also necessary to learn a lot of, you know, making music. If you do everything yourself, which we do, it's very technical. And you can have a nice idea, but if it doesn't sound good technically, then most people, it's not going to get a lot of plays, and most people won't like it if it sounds, you know, very amateuristic. So we had to work really hard in order to improve our sound to a level where it could be considered professional sounding. And that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of practice.
Yeah.
And I think for every song that we release, there will be 10 or 15 that you guys won't hear because they're shitty ideas or they're not good enough. And
So
we,
many ideas.
Yeah, we set the bar, you know, in our opinion, pretty high for ourselves. I mean, you guys might differ in opinion from that, but there will be, for every song that we release, there will be 10 versions or 10 other tracks that were like, yeah, it's just not good enough. And we shelve them.
It might be funny to once do like a stream where we show the ideas that didn't make it.
Yeah, if you guys want that, let us know. We can show you some. Yeah.
Because for
Tracks that didn't make the
every
cut.
song, there's 5-6 different melodies that we tried.
Well, not everyone. Sometimes we just have it right away.
Yeah, that's true. But for love.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna keep pumping out songs, or will you go on tour soon and stop pumping out music? Because like, get your ass on tour. Stop releasing music. No, we are going on tour though, but we
Yeah.
are doing a lot of preparation work right now in order to get all the music ready, so that when we do go on tour again, we will have everything ready basically for the rest of the year. We already have 6 songs ready to go right now
Yeah.
that are basically finished, and we're working on 4 or 5 more. It's basically an album, and we're not sure what we're gonna do with it yet. We know we want to release them, but yeah, we are going back on tour pretty soon. But in the meantime, we want to get as much music done as we possibly can.
We did accept a show this month in Los Angeles, so
Oh, yeah,
anybody in LA, 24th of March, right? Yeah, I think it's the
I
24th.
think so.
Be there.
It's in the club that used to be Create, and that's gonna be massive.
Yeah.
We loved Create. Welcome to Portugal. I hope
Portugal.
so. The last time we were there was fucking amazing. Portugal is a great country to play.
Do you guys talk English or Dutch in private? We
Dutch.
we talk Dutch.
Yeah, it's faster.
It's faster and easier, though.
English language does seem to seep in.
Yeah,
every time, right?
it's kind of getting a mix of both.
Will you come to Norway? I hope so. Come to Germany? I hope so too. Trust us. Like we want to visit all your countries. Where do you usually get inspiration from music? That is different every single time. Sometimes you hear a melody just in your head pop up like a schizophrenic. That actually happened when we remixed Kashka's song Overtime. I think we got the chords, which are I think roughly the same, and we just played the chords, and I heard the melody in my head, drew it out. He liked it, and he has had like 10 other instances where he heard the melody in his head,
Yeah.
runs to the studio, just draws it out or plays it out, and then that's where it comes from. Like a sort of mentally insane person.
We're very mentally insane.
Or sometimes you'll hear a song that you listened to when you were 6 or 7 years old, and you just get inspired by it. And there's a lot of those as well, because there's some amazing music that was made decades ago that hasn't really done a lot, but meant a lot for us as kids. And you can draw a lot of inspiration from that too. Do you think your style changed within the last 5 years? Some questions about that. I don't think. I think it's mostly just natural evolution. I think if you look at most artists over the course of years, sound changes and sound evolves. I think the main things that will always stay, part of our sound are energy and melody. So we always try to set the bar pretty high to have melodies in our songs, which doesn't always work well for our live shows. This is to say, if we wanted to make music just purely for a live show, she would make music that's just a little harder and sounds good on a big festival or something. But we always want to have music that you can play out live, but also in your car, on the radio, in your own on your own iPad or iPhone or something. So I think the thing that stayed the same is our energy and the emotion that we put into it. And things like BPMs or whatever, that might change. Every song is different. And Way Back is a slightly lower BPM, but it's a lot of energy. And that melody can't really work on a higher BPM because it's too fast.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we went lower with that. But the energy is still there. Should we put that camera maybe there?
Yeah,
Because
it's
we
hard
never
to,
Instagram is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's
You're
hard
never
to
looking
see
at
us
us.
both. If we do it like this. Maybe like this.
That's
Yeah.
good. Alright, let's give Instagram
Say a
some-
word in Spanish.
Barcelona. Madrid.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué tal España?
Don Eladio.
V is for Vicetone.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. What jobs, Charliak or Charlak? What jobs would you guys have? What would you do as a job if we weren't music producers full time?
What would I do?
What would you do?
I wouldn't be a scientist. Although I love science, I wouldn't be a scientist. I love geography, and that's what I did in college for a year or two. So probably something that way, but I don't want to think about it
No.
This is really.
Yeah, we
What
we
we wanna
both
do.
dropped out of college to do this,
Oh yeah.
and that's honestly been one of the best decisions we ever made because nothing beats this job, if you can call it a job.
It's not a job.
It's the best thing, you know, and we worked really hard to achieve it, so I don't even want to think about what we would do otherwise.
In welk land draaien jullie het meeste?
That is Dutch for what country do you play in the most? Probably a combination of United States and Canada.
Yeah.
But we are playing Asia more and more, which we love.
China a lot lately.
China a lot, which is amazing.
Amazing shows.
Amazing shows, amazing country.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's changing every year. You know, there's territories like Asia which we're playing more lately. But I guess those countries the most. What do you think about Serum? Amazing synth. Probably the best wavetable synthesizer out there.
Yeah. For the most unique sounds.
Yeah, and we use that and the bend function on it a lot. Silent is also really good for your bread and butter. Serum and Silent are the most used. Those. What's Facebook saying? You are ignoring Facebook, man.
Oh, let me log in.
I need label to produce music. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you want to produce music, produce it, release it out to the open. We released more than 10 songs for free remixes without any label, even without a management the first time. And by doing that, we got a couple of people, you know, following us. We had like, you know, a couple, maybe 50,000 fans or something by the time we got signed. We signed our first track, so you don't need a label to produce music. Seriously. Just release the music, and if the music is good, it usually will attract attention.
I don't see a lot of. I cannot scroll the comments on Facebook, but have you ever been to Poland? Have we?
I
We been to Poland?
don't think so,
No,
but we would love to
I'd
go.
love to go. Heard some really great stories
Yeah.
about Poland.
I know they have Transmission, which is a trance festival,
Yeah.
and we're not trance guys, obviously, but I heard some really great things about that.
We like trance though. Used to like. See Instagram.
Are you going to do more directs like this one? I'm not sure if you mean just live streaming.
Sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
This
I
is
mean,
fun.
we're gonna. It's definitely fun to answer your questions, and we're gonna see if you guys like it.
What do you guys want us to show you live? Shows, maybe studio sessions.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tips or whatever?
Let us know.
Will you come to Brazil? I hope so.
Victor, how old are you? How old does everyone think I am?
Oh my god, that's a lot of. Your Obama collab is favorite. Thanks. Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
hit up Old Barack. Like, yo, you wanna record a song with us? And he's like, absolutely, guys.
He
He's
is
a good-
fire in the
He's
studio.
fire in the
He
studio.
was spitting rap and everything.
Oh, man,
maybe
he was
it's not
great.
the right vibe.
He was that was such a fun song to produce. I can't even tell you. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's an amazing speech he gave. Unbelievable. 29. Someone says 24, 19.
Close.
I mean, isn't this public knowledge? You could probably just
Yeah, you
Google
can
it,
Google
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something.
34. Oh, he's happy.
No, why would I be happy? 5. Yeah, I'm 5 years old.
Do you like Kygo? Absolutely.
Yeah,
he is a
he's awesome.
incredibly humble guy, incredibly talented, and we genuinely love his music. He's super talented, and Norwegian people in general we vibe very well with. I think we're kind of similar. Scandinavians and Dutch people are kind of similar. So yeah, love his music.
Shows your setup. I'll really quickly take my phone. We got the Genelec speakers, little mic, Shure mic, Ableton Push, Sennheiser headphones, and just a really large TV to work on.
Someone is asking how we come up with names for our tracks, and usually when it has a vocal, you try to get a name that you know is in the hook or the chorus of the vocal, sort of that makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
But if it's an instrumental track, then usually what we do is just we try to listen to the song, sometimes with our eyes closed, and think of what comes to you. Then you write down a list of 3 or 4 names, and then we both decide one. We actually, for Apex, which is the track we did for Rocket League and Monster Cat,
Yeah.
we had 2 other track titles at first, and we confirmed the first one, and then we changed it because, what was it again?
It wasn't easy to remember.
It wasn't
I
easy
think.
to remember something. So sometimes you even go back to a track title. Apex is something to do with a car. We know
Yeah.
where.
We googled something with cars. Or
What is
races.
it again? What is Apex?
What's Apex?
We knew what it was when we picked the
And we
title.
thought it was cool. And
Yeah,
it fit the song.
but it just sounds cool. And I don't know what it is exactly.
No.
It's something to do with a car though. So it sounds cool. It has to do with a car. Rocket League. I mean,
Rocket League is a
Done.
car-based video game, by the way, for the people that
oh,
don't know
all
it.
of it. Everyone knows the Rocket League.
I hope so.
What instruments do you play? Well, can you show? I mean, we have a couple of guitars over there. Victor plays them very. I mean, not greatly.
I'll just-
I play piano a little bit. You know, it's not like we're. Oh yeah, man,
What
that's
is this? This is a.
whoa. Fender, it's a
This is
beautiful
the
guitar.
this is the Collide lead right here.
That's true. So we recorded Collide on this one, the lead, and then we processed it and layered it.
Yeah.
And we play a little bit of guitar, we play a little bit of piano. We're not live performers, as in like we didn't play piano like for performances when we grew up. But I think the most important thing is that we can play enough. We can, you know, I can play chords, I can play two-handed, and the way we come up with melodies is different. I always play them on the piano. I need to. I like that. It's just the way I work. But he doesn't. And he draws everything in. Sort of how Avicii used to do it. If you look at Avicii studio videos from back in the day, it's amazing how he just draws everything in very quickly. And there are other guys that still do it too. And he does the same thing. And so we work differently in that regards because, you know, he likes to do that. I like to go on the piano. So there's a difference.
It's funny when Ruben is here in my studio and I start making melodies, I always have the piano thing on that you can hear every note I'm dragging.
Oh, I hate that.
So it's gonna show every note I'm dragging my
Yeah, if you're
MIDI
dragging
to.
out, and
It's horrible to listen to, but that's how I like to make melodies.
that's how he works, and I have to turn that off, get my MIDI keyboard, and just play it out. So that's the cool thing. We come up with different types of melodies, but in the end, we both, as long as we both like the track, we're gonna roll with it.
Can you sing something now? I want to hear your voice.
No, we know better. Okay, we know the internet. Once it hits the internet, it never goes off. So
Yeah, what DAW do you use? We use Ableton Live.
yeah, love it.
What headphones? The Sennheiser HD, what is it? 800s?
Yeah, so those are these bad boys. Or this bad boy right here. Oh! God damn it. This one. And we actually use it every time we mix down a track. We use these because this will give you a different slightly different representation of the sound. Especially the high, mid-end will be very pronounced. And there have been times where we altered the mix slightly because it sounded harsh in the headphones and the speakers didn't really show it that well. But generally, we always recommend working on speakers because it's easier to make mix decisions. And if the track sounds good when you play it out loud in a studio, and you can play it to other people and they say it sounds good, 9 out of 10 times it will sound good on the headphone too. Whereas the other way around, we found in our opinion that it didn't always work that way. It would sound good on headphones and then you blast it out loud and it didn't sound as good.
And if you don't have the money to buy those headphones or really expensive speakers, just listen to it on as many different headphones, car speakers as possible.
Yeah.
And
Actually, you
there.
know what? I completely forgot. But I asked Cozy if I could call her on the stream, and maybe you guys have some questions for Cozy. She's obviously the singer of Nevada, singer way back, and I can't guarantee that she will answer.
Let's give her a call.
But let me try to give her a call.
Yeah, if you have some questions for Cozy, just
Yeah, if you guys have questions for Cozy.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
the hell is this?
I never
Well,
had
this.
ever.
What the? I'm on hold. I'm calling a personal cell phone number. I'm on hold. What is happening?
That's how famous Cozy is.
What is this? Yeah, okay. Wait.
Hey there, this is Cozy. Jesus loves you, and so do I, but unfortunately,
Voicemail.
I'll text her.
Damn it. Yeah, sorry. All these questions coming in for Cozy, but she's not picking up.
What song are you guys most proud of? I think we answered a little bit something similar, but there's a lot of... I'm really proud of Way Back too, because it's a song that's different, but it still has that Vicetone energy, the energy that we personally really love. So I'm also proud of Cozy's vocals. She really nailed it. And what other songs? United We Dance is still a really great one because we spent so much time on it, and we're happy that we got it finished on time because there was a lot of work, and we were touring at the time too, so we had to work a ton on our laptops and rent a studio to work out of. I'm really proud of that one. And Nevada, obviously, because that's one of our biggest songs now.
Eventually, we're never gonna release a song that we're not proud of, so...
Yeah. Will your remix of Sparks be released on Spotify soon? I don't think so, because that's it started out as a free bootleg, a free release, and it kind of took off from there 6 years ago. But I think it's I think the original was released on Nicki's label, so I don't believe it will. I'm not sure.
Are you guys going to release an EP or album soon? We don't know yet.
We do.
Maybe
The only thing we do know is that we have a lot of music ready.
Yeah.
A lot. So we don't know yet how we're gonna release everything. We just know that we have a ton of music lined up and some of the best songs we've written to date. So we're very excited about this year.
This month has been really productive.
That's why we made that error in the year mix. You remember that? We found out like an hour before we're gonna post the year mix. I think our management was like, guys, you're saying the wrong year.
Yeah.
And then and I was like, shit, fuck. And we could either delay the release or we would just post it. And so someone from our management said, I don't think it matters, and really it doesn't, and probably no one's gonna notice. And he said, no, our fans are gonna notice.
Everyone's gonna notice.
Everyone's gonna notice. And
First comment.
First 100
Boom.
comments.
Yeah. So thanks for keeping us sharp, everyone.
Yeah, no, that's true. Pineapple on pizza, I'm not personally a fan, but I mean, you do you, right?
Hawaii? No, not really. Nothing's stopping me. Oh, thank you.
Do you guys accept demo tracks? To be honest, we get sent so many demos that we don't have the time to look at them all, and also we don't own our own label yet. And if we're probably not going to release other people's music, at least for now. So I would recommend you send it to guys who have their own label or maybe A&Rs, because we get way too many promos.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find the time. I mean, if we want to look through them all and give feedback, we'd be doing it full time. It's just crazy. It's too much. So
what do we love to eat?
macaroni.
Macaroni. We make a mean macaroni.
Macaroni's really good.
And
we're Dutch too, so a lot of bread. You know, Dutch people
Sandwich.
love bread.
we need good bread though.
Yeah,
Like good
sandwich.
freshly baked
Yeah, exactly.
sandwich bread. And
How-
we cook a lot, so we love eating healthy.
Who are you guys supporting in the FIFA World Cup? Vishnu, that's an excellent question.
Oh yeah.
We haven't thought about it because it's really sucky that the Dutch haven't made it.
Is France in there?
Yeah, so he's half French.
I'm half French.
So he's probably gonna root for the French.
I don't have another choice this year.
Yeah.
Normally it will be Holland.
So
Definitely.
for me, I'm 100%. I'm not half French, so don't know. I'll probably root for France because he's half
They
French.
have a good team.
Yeah, they have a great team actually. Yeah. How do you use EQ on your main leads? Okay, well we use EQ on every channel.
Every single channel.
I think 99% of the time. Sometimes, like every once in a while, we don't use it, but usually we use it on every channel just to even cut out some low end. but there's no golden rule to it. It's just, you know, you have to use your ears. There's a lot of practice too. If we hear, you know, this lead needs to be brighter, you boost it a little bit. Oh, this lead has too much mid, you cut it a little bit. And it sounds really bland, but it is. EQ, if you know your sound really well, we know this studio incredibly well because we work here every day. So we know, okay, this lead is too bright. Oh, this lead has too much mod in the mids. And then we EQ accordingly. But it's different every single time. You just have to use your ears, basically.
It's also an ongoing process. You're not going to nail the EQ right away. It's going to be, you know, over a couple of days. What's your favorite team playing FIFA? My favorite team is probably Barcelona because they're the best. And I don't want to lose a game.
Bandwagoner.
Yeah.
How many songs were you releasing this month? I think just one. Because if you release too much music, it's a bit overkill. So we try not to do more than one song. But in the last 5 weeks, we released 3 songs. We did Fix You, Way Back, and the Omen remix, bootleg remix. So we did 3.
Why don't you guys sing ever? Well, I think we actually recorded ourselves on maybe 1 or 2 songs.
2, yeah. But we're not the leads because our voices are just not good enough. We're not singers, we're producers. So, but we, you know, with the magic of, we try a little bit. If we try and we use Melodyne, which some people might know, then you can get close enough to make it sound really thick in a chorus underneath a lead singer. So that's what we do.
A lot of autotune, a lot of Melodyne.
A lot of
What song was it that we recorded ourselves in? I don't remember.
Well, the new ones, but we can't say the titles.
No, right?
The new ones.
The new one's gonna have us featured.
What is overkill in Dutch? Te veel. Gewoon veel te veel.
Te veel, yeah. Show us your pajamas, Victor.
That is inappropriate.
Oh god.
Did you see the Pyeongchang Olympic Games? Not really, to be honest.
No.
We like sports in general, but we followed the Dutch ice skating a little bit.
Yeah, we saw
because
some
they win
replays.
medals and it's fun, you know, to look at. But in general, not really. If it's the Summer Olympics, we're usually a little bit more into that.
What do you guys like to watch on TV?
Office. We've watched every single episode of The Office. And recently we're watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's really funny.
Which is funny too.
Breaking Bad is really, really good.
Oh my god.
But we...
I assume everyone has watched Breaking Bad at this point.
Yeah, I hope so. But,
yeah. I loved your Starby remix. Thank you, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, you know, the label put it offline, which we have no control over, but it's good to hear that there's still people listening to it.
I'll watch The Office. You guys
Do a fan meetup in the Netherlands. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe for later. When you come to Hong Kong, hopefully soon. As we say with most of the countries, it's not up to us, or it's never us that's the problem. We want to go everywhere. So if we can, we will be there. Do you like cinema? I mean, I assume you mean just going to the cinema or movies in general. Yes, but we don't watch that many movies lately.
No, what was the last time? Was it Godzilla in New York? That
we watched Godzilla in New York and also Blade Runner. And yeah, I'm sure Blade Runner, you guys like it, but we almost walked out. we almost walked
I wanted to walk out of Blade Runners. It's really cinematic and nicely shot, but it was so boring I thought it was really boring the first
Yeah,
couple
me too,
minutes.
actually. And I said, we paid, $17 per ticket. So,
yeah.
And we had food and drinks too. So like, we're here now. Let's just finish it.
But we did.
We did, and it got better near the end.
It got better.
Jesus, that was a slow
We haven't
start.
had really solid cinema experiences lately.
No, and Godzilla, that was a really bad movie. That was not good. How is Groningen? We're not in Groningen right now, but Groningen is good. We're not there a lot anymore, obviously, because we travel so much, and but I mean, it's still considered our home.
Bella.
You guys speak really good English. Impressive.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Big accent though.
Something nice. Send me Ableton. Shall we just send him Ableton?
What's your email? We'll send you Ableton.
Alright, some guy or girl keeps saying, check your Snapchat. My Snapchat's not working anymore. Because I can't remember my
Forgot his password.
And that, trust me, never happens.
Right.
But also, we used to use Snapchat a little bit. We're kind of grown out of it. Grown out of it as in, like, we're just not using it that much anymore. Yeah.
No.
So,
Sorry.
if you want to send us something, tweet. Tweet is the best way.
Yeah, or Instagram.
Because I do read the tweets. Yeah. What do you all think of Akai's music production equipment? The only piece of gear I have from them is the mini keyboard.
It's really nice little mini keyboard.
LPK25.
Yeah, we take it on tour. 'Cause
That's
it's
good.
Small.
That's
It's nice.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you guys record more than studio videos? If you guys want it, if you guys like it, then yes. Will Omen and Way Back be put onto Apple Music? I think Way Back.
Way back.
Way Back for sure. Omen, I don't think so, because it's a bootleg remix. It's not official, so probably not, unless we give the go ahead from the label. But
Do you guys also listen to Dutch music?
no, I hate Dutch music.
Dutch music is the worst. We never listen to Dutch music.
No, seriously though, we're not fans of. I mean, we have to say Dutch language, right? So not music made from Dutch people. We love that. Obviously, there's incredible Dutch musicians, Armin van Buuren, etc. But just specific Dutch music where the lyrics are in Dutch, I can't do it.
Maybe it's personal, but try to grab a really nice English song with good lyrics and translate it to Dutch,
It's ridiculous.
and then it just doesn't work in Dutch.
No.
Never.
No, I mean, obviously we're not hating on Dutch music, but personally we're just not big fans of
I
it.
think we can since we're Dutch, but
No one wants to listen to Dutch music.
how did you guys choose your DJ name? It's not a cool story, unfortunately.
So then we were not gonna tell it. No, I'm kidding.
No,
We like two different. I liked Vice. He liked
it took a while. We both had a really long list where we just wrote down words, and we wanted to stay short, right? Vicetone. It's quick and nice to remember. And I think after 8 or 9 tries, we got there. What's the Instagram saying?
someone from Algeria. That's amazing. It's really cool to see how many different countries we're reaching with this stream.
Saw Bangladesh as well, which is crazy.
Please say something about Tremble. What can we say about Tremble? That's sort of it's similar to Harmony, where we have an orchestral breakdown, which we still love to do that. That's really fun. It's a great track to play out live. We still play it in every single live set. If you come to our shows, you will see we still play it every single time in a mashup, but it's still really good to play out live. Doesn't get old. They keep requesting to be in our live video. What does that mean? Sorry, we're still noobs on the Instagram. Why don't we? You have to look more at Facebook, dude. Those people feel neglected. If you feel neglected
hating,
by
bros.
Victor, just type "boo Victor." Boo him.
Jesus.
Stop hating.
What, hating on Dutch music?
Hating on Dutch music.
If you were going to release a track with non-English vocals, what language would you want to use?
Okay, well,
Ooh,
Spanish. I think it's just sexy. It's a sexy
I think
language.
Spanish is sexy.
It-
French.
Italian also. Spanish, Italian, or French?
Yeah.
Probably. Not Dutch. Definitely not Dutch.
It's never gonna happen.
No. Oh, people are booing you.
Yeah.
Boo!
Why are you booing me? What did I do?
You're neglecting Facebook.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's just this little section. It's hard to read all the.
Yeah, see, and the thing on YouTube stream, I'm looking at the comments, and also on Instagram right there, is you can stream really quickly, But on Facebook, it's 4 comments.
You know what?
And if you're too late, it's just gone. Or is there another way?
I'll try the other way. Let me figure it.
Do you play pitch? Jacob Simonson asks, do you play pitch black in your live sets? Excellent question. Not always. Not always. It depends on the crowd. If some crowds like the more slower stuff, more melodic, and some crowds, especially in countries like Spain, where they just want to rage, they like the harder stuff. So that's usually when we do play it. It's not a mainstay in our sets like Astronomia, for example, but we do try to play it when the time is right. Does Victor? Okay, here you go. Does Victor speak French fluently? Show your skills.
Je vais essayer de parler français un petit peu, mais c'est un peu difficile pour moi parce que je le parle jamais. If you're French, you know what I said, but it's difficult for me.
That was a lot of bollocks.
My mom always talks to me in French, and I just reply in Dutch because it's easier for me. But yeah, I still go to France 1 or twice a year, and then I really try to get my French on. So I still speak a little bit.
You guys, do you tune your kicks? You tune your kicks to G. How come? Wow, this guy, Oliver Todreas. You are very, you analyze our music.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason is that, well, we used to do it back then, and we sometimes just grab the kicks that we know work well. But we haven't made a new kick in a year, because we have a big library of kicks now. But we used to do it because it's a little lower on the spectrum, so it hits a little deeper in the clubs. And it also depends on the key of the track. Ultimately, the only thing about it is, does it sound good? But if G is in the key of the song, if it's one of the notes in the key of the track, then it's better to, have that be in the same key. But if it's not and it still sounds good, then we're still gonna go with whatever sounds good.
Yeah.
That's a very dedicated question, though. Alright, we're gonna be on for like 10 more minutes or so.
Yeah, I figured Facebook out.
He figured Facebook out! Yay!
Technology, guys. Ronaldo. Gonna talk about football players now.
Oh, did you say you like Barcelona? We never watch soccer. So now all the soccer fanboys are gonna be upset with you.
Yes, sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned that. What do you guys use on your master channel?
Just a limiter.
Just a limiter.
What's your favorite food? Already answered that one. A lot of
Still new ones coming in.
macaroni. How many languages do each of you speak? So we're bilingual. We speak English,
And Dutch.
as you might figure out, in Dutch, and he speaks French too. So you have 3 languages.
3.
Do you guys know what a Dutch oven is? Yes, we do.
This is not nice. I'm not gonna say this, but Yanko.
Come to India. We would love to. Come to Monterey. We've been there once, 5 years ago or 4. Amazing, amazing.
Oh, actually, the Instagram one ends in
2 minutes.
about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, Instagram people, say your last comments quick. Otherwise,
I don't know why, but it's probably the limit.
yeah, that's probably the limit. I was watching YouTube Live. Yeah, YouTube Live will be on for like 10 minutes more. I love Green Eyes and Collide. Thank you.
Green eyes, wow. Nice.
Who's dressed better? Maybe. Sing before you go. You should have never said that. People are never gonna love your music. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Your favorite song? I mean, currently, it's one of the new ones that we haven't released yet, which is a boring answer for you, but give me tips as a beginner in music production. Work very hard. Work very hard.
To go, maybe. Yellow Claw or Chainsmokers?
Both.
Both good music.
Yeah, both.
Really. Kiss to Brazil.
Everyone
Brazil.
listens to Dutch electronic music, yes, but we don't mean the Dutch electronic music. We mean the singing. So Dutch language singing.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's completely different. Trust us. We used to be big fans of Armin van Buuren when we were 16 and 15. So we love Dutch electronic music. We have to say that, otherwise
You
people
guys
won't
come to
understand.
Minnesota, probably this year, hopefully.
Oh man, did we play
Minnesota?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
There was such a fun show. Okay, 10 seconds remaining on Instagram. The rest will stay online. You can watch us on Facebook and YouTube right now. Bye, Instagram people. Thank you so much. Bye
See you all
bye.
soon. Boom.
Done. Right on. Okay. EDM with Dutch vocals. Yeah, no. When's the 2016 year mix idea coming? Which one is that?
The what?
2016 year mix idea.
16.
Which one is that?
Maybe Axis? Is it?
Give Facebook some love.
Yeah.
Boo, Victor. Boo. They're still booing you. They're still
Wait,
booing
Instagram.
you. See?
Instagram was on a time limit.
You need to give them more attention, man. See, they're all booing.
Gonna
And the
put
YouTube
this-
people cheer Ruben. Yay, Ruben.
Cheer-
Yes. Ruben,
He
come on.
doesn't get a lot of this, so just cheer him.
Oh, they're booing you here too, mate. Can you guys together name 25 U.S. states? You know what? Oh, look at that. Yes, Ruben.
Let me just
yay.
quickly Google that.
Come on. Woo. Yes. Thank you.
Everyone likes Ruben better.
Yes.
It's not new to me. Would you prefer-
We probably could actually, but I mean, it's boring, right? So, do you guys still listen to Don Diablo? Yeah, great music. Come to France. We were in France in August last year. Rochefort. I don't know if anybody watching right now is
That
from
was an
Rochefort.
amazing show. Wow.
Yeah, that was insane. Oh my God,
I
France
think
knows how to
probably my
party.
favorite of the summer. If
Yeah,
I'm being honest.
Yep. Rochefort, France.
Yeah, turning
Unreal.
up.
Unreal.
Turning
So
up.
good.
Would you prefer playing a club or festival during your next tour?
That's a great question.
Probably a healthy combination of both.
Yeah.
Because it's really different playing.
Yeah, and
club and
you
a
find most
festival.
artists say the same as us, which is clubs are more intimate, which is great because you connect more with your fans. Basically, it's
Yeah.
just more intimate vibe, and festivals are less that, but they're bigger. So if you get a whole festival going, it's an epic feeling, and the same with a club. It's more. They're both, you know. It's like, do you rather want ice cream or a sundae? They're
Want both.
They're both great. Exactly. All right, let's end it in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, guys, everybody, get your last questions in. 5 questions or
Throw
so.
them in.
Throw them in right now. Type them real quick, and then we're gonna sign off. And if you guys like it, just leave us a comment somewhere. Send us a tweet. Tell us to do it more often. Keep reminding us. We will do it more often if there's enough demand for it.
Yeah.
Do you remember playing South Tyrol at the Jewel Club in 2012? I don't think that happened. Because we played our first show in 2013, so I think you're wrong, man.
That happens.
Please come to Hungary. Yes, we would love to.
Here, YouTube is going. Oh.
Yeah, YouTube's going off. Do you like alcohol?
I love alcohol.
Love it.
Oh.
Oh. No, we don't drink that much. We're actually pretty, yeah, we don't drink alcohol a lot.
No.
Especially not, we're never drunk. We've never been drunk during a live set. I just think it's unprofessional. But it's different for everyone, yeah.
Great French. Thank you.
See, you like...
Thanks.
We have to be coming to Belgium, hopefully. Yes, we hope so. Antwerp. I mean, we did Tomorrowland 2 years ago, which was amazing, or 3 years. So hopefully we'll be back soon.
I think some of you keep asking bring back Progressive House.
Yes.
We have some awesome new tracks coming that are
And we just released Omen, which is obviously, I guess you could call it Progressive House.
It is really it's
Yeah.
Progressive House.
And the thing that, you need to remember is that our main style will always stay the same. So it's the melody, it's the emotions, the energy. But if it's, and I think it's Armin van Buuren that you should never lock yourself in this one genre. And that's something that we take to heart because we can do, we like to do a lot more than just one genre.
Yeah.
But the energy and the melodies will always stay the same. and that's important to us. So, is Omen going to come on Spotify? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Probably not, unfortunately, but you can download it for free.
Yeah. And we'll
Stream
play it
it.
in every live set if you
We
want
still
to come
do.
to our shows.
It works amazingly live.
When will you guys come to Belgium? Not sure. Hopefully this summer. We really like playing Belgium. We play Tomorrowland, so.
All right, last couple questions. Pancakes or waffles? Oh,
Waffles for me.
Waffles for me.
Belgian waffles. Or Dutch pancakes.
Tips on mastering. It's all about the mixing. Mastering is a joke.
Yeah.
It's like not
Don't
even
focus
one.
on
It's not
mastering.
even 1%. Well, it's more than 1%, but it's all about the mix. It's all about the mix. With us, we just use a limiter. That's it. No EQing. If there's an EQ issues, frequency-wise, that we fix it in the mix, not the master.
Still booing me there.
Do you like Alan Walker? Oh yeah,
Good
love his music. Love his music. Okay,
I think that's it
one more
for,
question. One more question.
you
Last
have a good one?
Yeah.
That's not a question.
That's not a question. No. Are you guys going to make anything in South Catch Me again? Maybe. Maybe. We like the more. That was sort of making something more for the clubs,
Yeah.
and we kind of like it better when we make something melodic. I mean, that was melodic.
It was still melodic,
Yeah.
but not. Yeah.
Probably not. Alright, guys. We're gonna sign off now. Thank you all so much for the questions. And if you guys like this, send us a tweet. Way back, obviously, is out now. We did this stream to celebrate that. So stream it, download it, whatever you want to do. Listen to it. And thank you guys so much.
See y'all soon.